The Unforgettable Kvitka is a charity concert celebrating the life of Kvitka Cisyk, an American singer of Ukrainian descent who would have been 65 this week. She was born in the US, but her immigrant parents had cultivated her love to Ukraine. They named her Kvitka, meaning flower in Ukrainian. In the 80s, she recorded 2 albums of Ukrainian songs. BRIA Blessing shot to fame after her performances on the Ukrainian version of The Voice. She says she first heard one of Kvitka's Ukrainian songs before entering the popular talent show.
And I listened to it. I didn't know who was singing or what it was, but it was so beautiful. Like you know her version of uatv.ua with the orchestration, and it was just one of the most beautiful things I'd ever heard. And of course, her voice is perfection. And so I knew as soon as I heard that song, like, I want to sing that song.
Kvitka had a unique voice, a kind of coloratura soprano, an agile light voice with a high upper extension. LIUDMYLA FESENKO, a Ukrainian opera singer living in the US, says that this voice fits perfectly to the combination of love and grief in Ukrainian lyricism.
It's unique because it's not easy, and this is very, this voice is very touchy, very gentle. It's beautiful voice, and she's had a very nice attitude. She was kind, very prosperous person.
Kvitka's renditions of Ukrainian songs have been widely popular both among Ukrainian expatriates and in Ukraine. She became a symbol of continuous connection between the two. KYRYLO STETSENKO had been the first to interview Kvitka for the Ukrainian audience.
We all had dreamed that she would come to Ukraine as a queen of Ukrainian music, the best singer of all time for Ukraine, at that on both sides of the Atlantic. And of course, I was most upset by the fact that she didn't promise me that she would come to Ukraine, and thus she confirmed these worst guesses and warnings, and because of this disease, she was saving herself.
In 1992, Kvitka was diagnosed with breast cancer. After a long battle, she passed away in 1998, 5 days before her 45th birthday. Alex Gutmacher had never met her, but was so inspired by Kvitka that he started a charity in her name that helps fight breast cancer in Ukraine.
I was diagnosed with aggressive sarcoma and was under treatment at the Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center. At the same time, Kvitka Cisyk stayed there in the breast cancer department, and I was in the soft tissues department. So for me, her life is not only a feat of a singer, artist, a Ukrainian woman, but first of all, it's a feat of a person who was going through chemotherapy, but put on a wig and got to do a show.
Part of the money from the concert ticket sales go to cancer centers in Ukraine to prevent and treat breast cancer among Ukrainian women. Another part is used to buy mobile mammography units. This one will examine women for the early detection of breast cancer in Khmelnytsky and Zhytomyrsky regions. In this way, Kvitka has become not only a phenomenon for Ukrainian culture, but also a force that helps Ukrainians in concrete ways. That's why BRIA Blessing decided to sing her own thank you to the unforgettable Kvitka.
Хочу сказати дякую.
And Vyacheslav Smirnov for UATV.